we're recording. All right, you ready to hang out, talk about some books, maybe get distracted and talk about other things along the way? This is just the start of the stack. Okay, hey, so my name is Candace, and right now I am officially in between semesters. Look in the camera, not at the thing. I need to look at you, look into the cameras. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've been on booktube, not booktube. I am currently in between semesters at university right now. I'm just now realizing a swivel chair is probably the worst thing to be recording this on, so I'm going to try not to swivel. We'll see how that goes. So I have here a collection of, I think 12 books. Yes, 12, maybe 11. Math isn't what this channel is about. So I have 11 or 12 books that I've had in my collection. Some of them I've had for so many years and I never got around to reading, or like I started reading and I didn't finish because of life, not because the book was bad, because I recently decluttered a bunch of books that I DNF'd and just had no desire to go back to. So if I did DNF these books, I actually have an interest to go back to them. And I have 3 weeks before summer semester starts. So what I've done for this challenge, this mid-semester challenge, is I have these books. I'm going to try and get through as many of them as I can. So I actually have them like sorted by page length, because my thought process is that I can try to finish at least all the shortest ones as fast as possible and then get to like the thick daddies in the back. Awkward choice of words. Anyways, so the first book that I actually started last night, and I'm just going to keep this by my bed because this is like nice to read before bed. I love C.S. Lewis, and I love C.S. Lewis so much, and I really want to get more into his like blatant religious literature. And one of my professors actually suggested this book for me, and I think it was, I can't remember what, but he suggested this one to me a couple years ago. I immediately went out and bought it. I read the preface, and then I never picked it up again. So now I have it by my bedside, and the chapters are really short, really easy to get through. So I can read about a chapter or two each night, and that'll just be my nighttime book. So there you go. There's book number 1. I'm not going to do a huge... This hopefully will not be too long of a video. I don't know enough about all of these books to actually give you a lot of information. I do plan on doing bite-sized reviews at the end of each week just to kind of be included in an update. So the next book is such a weird story behind this. Okay, so Jewish Pirates of the Caribbean: How a Generation of Swashbuckling Jews Carved Out an Empire in the New World in Their Quest for Treasure, Religious Freedom, and Revenge. Okay, so I pretty much bought this book when I was trying to learn more about my Jewish heritage, and for some odd reason I thought that this would be like the perfect just entertainment and nonfiction piece. I have no idea. Also, sorry about my nails. It's time to get them redone, and by get them redone I mean redo them myself. Anyways, so it's exactly what it sounds like, I assume. It looks like it's nonfiction, so I'm super interested in it. I have no idea what this is going to be like, so I'm actually going to put these over here out of the way, because if I stack them up right here, it's going to get tall. Anyways, so that's the story behind that book, and I got that book at least 10 years ago. So the next book, I'm actually really ashamed to admit that I have not read this yet, is One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest by Kesey. Don't know if I said that right, but okay. So we all kind of know what this is about mental institutions, anti-psychiatry, that sort of thing, written in the 60s, and it's very similar to a couple of my other favorite books, my absolute all-time favorite being A Clockwork Orange, and then another one is Flowers for Algernon. I just finished writing a paper about that and I could not remember the title. I've had this for years because I knew that I would like it and I knew that it was a part of that genre that I really enjoy. I knew that I would love this and I bought it because of course why not, and then I never read it, so now I am. Next! Okay, along kind of the same lines, this has around about the same theme and almost the same amount of pages, fun fact, as One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. But this is a memoir called My Lobotomy, and it's actually, okay, so from what I remember, it's about a guy who was lobotomized, and then he goes on a quest to find his parents and figure out why they lobotomized him. That's how I understand this to be. Okay, so the very first sentence on the back says, my stepmother arranged it. Y'all, I'm so interested in this, and I love memoirs. So, that'll be interesting. All right, I bought this, obviously hardback, so I bought this brand new. Like, I think I actually pre-ordered this because this came out the year that I started my YouTube channel, and I had all of these big plans to be super productive and have a timely... Yeah, this actually came out in 2019, so last year. And I thought that I was going to be one of those booktubers who like gets a book and immediately reads it and immediately reviews it. And I was that booktuber for a month and no longer. But I had already pre-ordered it. And I am interested in it, so going to read this. So The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. I don't know how to pronounce that. But... let's see. All right, so this book by Ruth Ware was actually a book club book that I never read, and I never participated in the book club. Okay, so I wasn't super interested in it either. I literally only got it because of the book club, because I just decluttered The Woman in Cabin 10. Is that the one? I decluttered a book from her because I couldn't get into it, and like for me, if by 30 or 50 pages in you don't have me hooked, I'm just putting it down. For the most part, I can't force myself to finish it. So I wasn't really interested in it. Do I think I'm going to finish this? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm at least going to give it a try from the comments that I saw on the Facebook page for the book club that I was a part of and did not participate in. It seemed like a lot of other ladies enjoyed it, so we'll see. We'll see. All right, so next, The Women in the Castle. I'm pretty sure this has been made into a movie. I don't know. I got this one from... oh gosh, I got it from like Sam's Club or something. I think that that's what that little sticker is. I think I got this from Sam's Club. And I have no idea why. So we're gonna try it out, see how it goes. All right, second stack. So The Kitchen House. This is another one of those where I'm kind of ashamed that I haven't read it yet because my mother-in-law recently read it. She has it, her own copy, and she said so many good things about it. I've heard lots of good things about it. I got this from like a $5 bin at Barnes & Noble because it looked like something that was a classic. I don't know, just sometimes you can look at a book and you're like, I want you. That was the motivation behind this one. All right, Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. So this, I think, was another 2019 release where I thought I was going to be one of those really good booktubers and failed. Okay, 2017 release. I probably got this because I loved The Girl on the Train. I actually still have The Girl on the Train. I do not plan on giving that one away. So Into the Water I saw it was by Paula Hawkins and I was like, okay, let's give it a go. And then I never read it. Basically, that's the story of all this. So My Sister's Keeper by Jodi Picoult. I don't know how to pronounce that either. Obviously this was made into a movie because I see Cameron Diaz Abigail Breslin, I think is her name. Oh, there's the names up there. And Joan Cusack. There she is. So I know it was made into a movie. And I can't remember if I actually saw the movie. And I don't want to talk about why I particularly am interested in this book. I will wait until after I read it, and then we'll see. But I have a sister. What I will say is I have a sister who I truly love, and we have like a lot of years between us, so we never really were that connected. And especially with me being away from home for 12 years now, I've never felt super connected to my sister. And so I thought that this would like just touch me in the heart. So we'll see. That's the condensed version. All right, so Leanne Moriarty, What Alice Forgot. This is the Big Little Lies author. This one I know I got this one at Sam's Club. I saw it and I was going through like a phase where I was just reading really quick, and this was $6.48, so I was like, okay, let's go ahead and pick it up and I'll try her out. And then I never read it, so I'm going to give it a shot. I'm assuming that it's at least going to be entertaining, because she wrote Big Little Lies and people go apeshit over that. So all right, here's the last one that I am also super ashamed that I have not read. That should be the actual theme of this challenge. But The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, I actually DNF'd this. Like, I started it, and I mean, this is a thick girl. It's like it's over 600 pages, and I have a hard time finishing longer books. I know that this is a good story. I have kept myself from watching any of the movies, any of the adaptations. I actually have the sequel to this. I don't have the third book in the trilogy. I believe it's a trilogy. So yes, this is the last book because it is the longest, and honestly, I don't think that I'm going to get to it, but this is one of those where, like, if I don't get to it, I won't really be upset with myself for that, because I know it's a good book. And the day when I do feel like I can get to it and read it all the way through, I'll be happy that I kept it. This is one of those that I can keep in my library without having read, and just know that eventually I will get there. That, and my husband thinks that I probably shouldn't read it because it's going to be super triggering, which is true. I know that that's true, but I'm better at that with books than movies and TV shows. Fun little fact. And again, do I think that I'm going to get through all these books? Absolutely not. No way am I going to get through all these books. But it's just kind of, it's a starting place. And then maybe I'll transfer some of these books over into the summer semester. Anyways, so that is my challenge to myself for the next 3 weeks. Summer semester starts on June 1st, so I basically have until then before my life becomes a chaotic mess again. Over the next 3 weeks, I'm going to be posting videos about what I've been reading, various bookish videos that I've seen other booktubers do, and if anyone is interested, I can talk a little bit more about other interests that I have, because I would love to talk about them. Reading as an English major, because it is very different from just reading as a regular for fun reader. Also balancing university with full-time job during this time that we're in, because that's something new for my life, which is super cool. So that's kind of a look into what's coming up. I'm going to be pre-recording things. I'm using an actual camera right now instead of my phone, which is why this video may look better than, I hope it looks better than the ones that I've previously uploaded. So anyways, if you watched until now, please drop a comment. Let me know what I can improve Let me know what you want to see. Let me know if any of these books interest you. If you have read them, no spoilers. That is not allowed on my channel. Not even for reviews. I only do no spoiler reviews. You can see that with the books that I have done, and I will do the same thing for these. I do not believe in spoilers. Those are my least favorite people. Anyways, so I hope you have a great day. I hope you find something wonderful to read. It's a great time to pick up a book and read just for a little while, just to escape. Get out of your home in your mind with the words. I mean, you may not want to escape into this world. This world seems scary. Maybe a less scary world. But anyways, whatever floats your goat. Have a great day and thank you for watching.